The Marlo Tilt is a great move for controlling your spectator's card to the top of the deck. So what you're going to do is you're going to have your spectator pick a card. In this case, it's the Queen of Clubs. Alright, and while they're looking at it, you're going to do this one little move. The move you're going to do is you're going to take your thumb, push off the card just a little bit, and then you're going to pull it back into a pinky break. Alright, so it doesn't really matter how far you push out the card, as long as you don't drop the card. You do this little move, push it out, pull it back. As long as you get a pinky break, it's all good. So from the front, it'll look like that. It'll look completely normal. So your spectator won't be able to say anything. Alright, so the next thing you're going to do, you're going to take their card back from them, and you're going to have the back of the deck, and you're going to poke around the back with it, enough to jog out some cards, like about that much. Alright, and then you're going to take the card, and you're going to push under it, so you have a break. You say, does that look about half the deck right there? Maybe it's a little to the top, but whatever. So then you say, alright, I'm going to take your card, I'm going to put it in that space. Alright, and you push it in. You can show them that you're pushing in their card. And then say, alright, so I've just put your card in the middle of the deck. What you really did was you put it in that little pinky break you made earlier. When you went like this, when you went like that, in that little pinky break, you took their card, and instead of putting it in this big middle break right here, it looked like you put it in there, to them at least, and what you really did was you took it and you put it in this little break right here, this little second card break. But from above, if you have the break right, it makes depth into the deck, but just because it's lifted higher, so it'll look like you're actually putting it in the middle of the deck. So you put it in, and all you did was you put it in this little break, and then you say, alright, it's in the middle of the deck, it's buried. And if you want to make the Marlo Tilt itself into a little trick, you can, after you did all those moves and you put it in the second place right here, you can say, alright, there's a top card. Now watch. The card that you just picked, it wants to be at the top. And what I do when I do a little Marlo Tilt trick is I take the deck like this, I have my thumb on top, and I take the cards, and I go, did you see it happen? And most spectators will say, yeah, I saw something, but if you have a stubborn spectator that doesn't really believe in magic, say, no, I did nothing. What are you talking about? You know, say, you don't even have to, you could do like David Wayne does, and he just do the effect, and as soon as he'll just wait, recognize what exactly just happened in front of them. And that freaks people out. You could do that, or you could say, look, your card magically hops to the top of the deck. And if you want to show them the next couple cards, you can do that if they don't believe you. And you just put it back. And that's it. That's the end of the Marlo Tilt. So in total, in the whole thing, the whole process will look like this in full speed. They'll take a card. You're going to do the little move. Flatten it out. Alright. Say, alright, give me your card back. You poke around back. Yeah, you get the break. Say, alright, I'm going to put it in. Snap. And you get the double lift. Well, yeah, there you go. You get the double lift. Snap the top. And that's it. That's the Marlo Tilt. Well, that was the Marlo Tilt with the trick ending. If you just want to know how to do the Marlo Tilt itself, they pick a card, ace of spades. You do the little move, the little jogging move, and poke around back to jog out some cards like that. And you're gonna push underneath them like that, and you say, is that about half the deck? Maybe, yeah, that's about perfect. And the break will make it look like there's more depth, so it makes it look like it's in the middle. You push it in, and now it is the second card. There you go. So that was a Marlo Tilt. Learn this move to impress people without there being any little weird moves or cuts that you're doing. Like, I don't really like doing stuff where you have just say they pick that card and you cut it to the middle of the deck. This is not completely angle proof. I mean, neither is a Marlo Tilt, but you still, like, it's easier to do because maybe sometimes the card above will drop down by accident, and you'll do these little cuts right here, and you'll say, all right, take some off the top. And you say, all right, there's your card, and they'll say, no, that's not my card, and it'll be a mistake. So the Marlo Tilt makes everything so much simpler. So practice, practice, practice. Show family, friends, strangers, whoever, and impress them with your trickery. See you guys in the next video.